PowerShell is a powerful command line interpreter and scripting language that you can use to interact with your computer in a terminal. But it's different than other shells like Bash or the classic cmd.exe. In the early 2000s, Microsoft Windows was already widely used by businesses, but it had one major flaw: its focus on the graphical user interface. There was no great standard for automating, so it was not possible to scale the deployment of hundreds or even thousands of systems easily. PowerShell inventor Jeffrey Snower came with a vision to change that. Instead of requiring the user to parse text, while every program had their own way of formatting its output, PowerShell commandlets would use one standard. They pass objects through the pipeline. So, for example, you can reference properties of a user object for filtering results and then transfer it to another command, without paying any attention to how the output is formatted. Snower initially planned to name them function units or short FUs, but came to the realization that commandlets would fly better with corporate. Commandlets are usually small and focused on one thing, pretty similar to the Unix philosophy of creating programs that do one thing and do it well. While on first glance the names of PowerShell commandlets might look overly verbose, that's by design. The naming follows a verb-noun schema. The first part, the verb, defines what you want to do, followed by a dash, and then the noun that defines to which kind of object this action applies. You can also use aliases though if you don't care about readability. When you're scripting, you might want to save some info to reuse it later. In PowerShell, you can use variables for that, like in many program languages. To create one, use the $sign and a name that you can choose. Assign a value with the equal sign. And if you want to insert its value somewhere, use $sign and the name again. If PowerShell does not natively include the functionality that you need, then you can extend its features with modules. There's a huge collection available on the PowerShell gallery. For example, modules to interact with Windows Update, VMware, or cloud services like Microsoft 365 or Azure. And I think that Microsoft itself couldn't have built their huge cloud platforms without automating their processes with something like PowerShell, or without giving their customers ways to automate. And the modern PowerShell version 7 is open source and available not only for Windows but also for Linux and macOS. I think that's pretty neat because I can now apply my scripting skills that I gained in Windows environments to these other systems. That was PowerShell in roughly 100 seconds. If you want to learn more about PowerShell, like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, bye!